Today, I'm diving into a topic that I don't typically talk about on my channel, but I've been thinking a lot about it lately. And that is, why would someone who's over 40 years old want and need to start a YouTube channel? And more specifically for me, why would a dentist who is frantically trying to juggle the working life and homeschool 5 kids want to start a YouTube channel? Actually, about, several years ago, in 2018, I had tried to start some sort of a YouTube channel, but life got really busy and I just pretty much gave up. But over the years, we were talking about it as a family and joking about starting a YouTube channel. And eventually, about a little over 2 years ago, we went ahead and jumped into restarting the YouTube channel. But even then, I wasn't so sure what I wanted the channel to be about. I had a lot of ideas in my mind, but I still wasn't so sure. But I jumped in, and what really got me that push was because of a health scare, which involved a lot of blood loss and a tumor. But that's definitely a story for another video. So instead of dwelling on the idea of starting a YouTube channel, I went ahead and jumped in, and I'm actually really glad I did. First things first, starting a YouTube channel, especially in the beginning, can feel like you're shouting into a void. You're basically shouting or talking to a camera, and in my case, I'm talking to my smartphone. And you start to wonder, is this really worth it? And especially when your views and subscriber count isn't rolling in, it can be very discouraging, even if that's not your goal. I'm not gonna lie, YouTube is hard. It takes a lot of time, planning, and motivation. But I'm gonna share with you in this video why starting a YouTube channel when you're over 40 years old is actually a good thing. Why is it worth it? How is it going to change your life? And why you should consider starting a channel yourself. As someone who's over 40 years old, we actually come in with a wealth of life experiences. We've accumulated insight, skills, and knowledge that a lot of our younger creators might not have yet. We're in our midlife crisis, for crying out loud. Whether it's career-related, life lessons, or personal stories and experiences, our perspective is unique and valuable. I am no expert in my current niche, which is mainly about homeschooling, but I have to remind myself that I come in with my own unique spin, my own perspective and experiences. God has created us to be relational, and people want to know you and hear your story. I'm thankful for a platform like YouTube where we can share our journey and our experiences, and in turn help encourage and inspire others. I'm a small channel, and I've tried all sorts of videos that include cooking, read-alouds, me singing, home repairs, product reviews, travel videos, and of course homeschooling. But I have learned from each and every video that I've put out. And a lot of it is trial and error. And it's even fun to see how you guys respond and see what sort of videos and what you guys want from this channel. And I like to think of it like a garden. You know, you plant the seeds, and you can't expect the seeds to sprout overnight. It will take time. It might even take a learning curve, and also a lot of mistakes and trials and errors. But with time, it will grow. Even the biggest YouTubers started with 0 viewers. They put in the work, refined their content, and grew from it. And there's even a term called the Super Mario effect. You know, like in the video game, Mario, whenever he falls or fails, he just quickly gets right back up and then just moves right on. He doesn't stop. And if life were just that simple, right? I look back to my first videos and I cringe seeing them. But you have to start somewhere. And the more videos you make, the more comfortable, the more confident you'll become, and the more you'll learn from your failures and what worked and what didn't work. And over time, you'll learn how to improve your content. More than growing in numbers on your channel, you might find that you're going to grow and gain so much in personal growth. At least that's how it has been for me. Through it all, I have grown so much in confidence in being able to tell a story about the things that I enjoy so much and things that I enjoy the most. And because of the passion that I have for those things, hopefully my passion and that love will show in my videos. And another area that I've grown in is in public speaking. While I oftentimes have to deal with people because I'm a dentist, I'm naturally introverted, and this YouTube platform has helped me to come out of my comfort zone and be able to confidently speak out loud. And I still stumble on my words all the time, but I've learned to just get over it quickly and move on. And remember, people want relationships, and they don't care for the highly polished speech that you have. They may prefer the more authentic, more real you that's not perfect. So go ahead and make the mistakes. It's okay, make mistakes. We're all human and not robots. People are going to prefer the more authentic, imperfect you. Another area of personal growth is creativity. As I would upload more and more videos, actually more and more ideas would flow through my mind that I can experiment with. And I would get so excited in seeing that people actually valued what I have to say and share. And that actually encourages me to want to create more content in hopes that it's going to encourage others with what I had worked so hard to put together. You may even learn about overcoming challenges. Like I had shared before, YouTube is not easy. But the hardest part is getting started. It's pretty scary and it's a pretty vulnerable thing to put yourself out there. But I advise you to just start if you've been thinking about this YouTube thing. You don't need all the fancy equipment. All I use is my smartphone, and I even bought a little microphone to help with the sound quality. But it's really easy to waste time overthinking it because you're never going to be completely ready. Once you get over that initial hump of getting started, it's going to become so much easier. You have to start somewhere. I remember the first YouTube video I ever posted, that I ever published, was so hard to smash that publish button. It took me weeks to have the courage to do it. And pretty much fear was stopping me. So please give me a like if fear is what's stopping you, because that's what was stopping me from starting. After the first few videos, it gets a lot easier because you know the process and you know what to expect. No one's looking for perfection. Yes, you can make a lot of money doing YouTube, but I try to keep that monetization idea out of my mind so that I won't get discouraged if I didn't make money from YouTube. But if money was rolling in because of YouTube, it would become like a happy surprise. And we all forget that YouTube started out as a platform where people were just sharing and being creative and meeting like-minded people. Monetization wasn't the goal. In fact, no one was getting paid because there were no ads to any of the videos. YouTube is a great place for documentation. In fact, it is the largest social media platform and second to Google as a search engine. And even if you don't decide to make your content public, you have all the space that you want to document whatever you want. And as a person who's over 40 years old, I want to leave a legacy for my future grandchildren and great-grandchildren to come after me. This is actually one of the biggest reasons why I had started or even thought about starting a YouTube channel. I wanted to be able to document my life around me so that my children and their children can get a chance to meet me. I never had a chance to get to know my own grandparents, and I've always longed for that relationship, especially when I see other families that have very close bonds and the grandparents are very involved in their family lives. All of my ancestors were in Korea, and a lot of them I had never met before. Although my father's mother, my grandmother, had raised me until I was 3 years old, and then I had been sent over to America. I have been really fascinated by family history, and apparently there have been a few queens that have lived or part of my ancestry through my father's side. And of course, there are a lot of stories that come from during and after the Korean War. And I'm trying to get my father to even share those stories, and I want to be able to document that somehow because I don't want to lose that. So I'm thankful for a platform where I can share my life story that will one day become history as well. We won't be around forever, and who knows if YouTube will be around forever. But right now, it is not going anywhere. And in fact, it is just getting bigger and bigger and growing more and more as the days go by. It's such a great platform that anyone can make work out. And y'all, it is free. So I'm really thankful for this platform. I didn't expect there to be a community, in fact, a great community on the YouTube platform. And by that, I mean all of y'all who help support my channel by liking and subscribing and commenting on my videos. And I have made some really nice friendships from some of y'all who have commented on my videos. And also I have made some amazing friendships with some YouTubers that are even in my own niche that have helped me to grow in my journey on YouTube. And if I hadn't started, I would have missed out on all of those relationships. There's an African proverb that says, you want to go fast? Go alone. You want to go far? Go together. And of course, we have the verses in the Bible from Hebrews chapter 10, verse 24 to 25. Let us consider how we may spur one another on. I love that on YouTube, we're a team. It's not about competing to be the best. And yes, it can get discouraging when you do see your friends that are on YouTube that are doing videos in your same niche, that are doing well and getting so many subscribers and views. But we're still being able to spur one another on. And I love that about this platform. So why do you need to start a YouTube channel when you're over 40 years old? Because you have a lot to offer. There's not going to be a perfect time. In fact, there's no better time than now to share your voice and passions with the world. The voice inside your head will discourage you if you let it. I'm not ready. I don't have the right setup. I don't have the quiet space to create. We live in an RV, y'all. There is no quiet. There's no space. And there's no privacy. But we try to make it work. I'm too busy. I would tell myself, I am a homeschooling mom, a working homeschooling mom to 5 kids. Where am I going to find the time? But I have learned to embrace the messiness that I'm already in. And if the kids are in the video, then so what? I don't have anything interesting to share. But people are interested in relationships. And whatever you're interested in, your passions, just share it, and you will be surprised that you will find people interested. I don't like being on camera. I don't either. I'm an introvert, and I don't like talking in front of people. Well, it's helped me to grow in a lot of ways in terms of communication and public speaking and confidence. So, something to try. And these questions, these doubts, and these voices that I'm talking about are actually the voices that went through my mind. So I totally get it. You know, wanting the perfect time, wanting the right setup, and finding the freedom to be able to do this. Believe me, you're never going to be completely ready. And it might take a mind shift. Think of it this way. If you're not sharing, then someone is missing a chance to get to grow, learn, and be encouraged by you and what you have to share. If you found any value in this video, I would really appreciate it if you would like and even subscribe to this channel so that you'll let me know, let YouTube know that you value content like these. And drop a comment down below if you are thinking about starting a channel. I'd love to help you get jump started. I've been reflecting a lot and felt compelled to share because YouTube has been a journey where I have grown so much in many ways. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you in the next video.